Now I know what you're asking yourself. What the hell are we doing now? Well, two things. One, lawn related. Two, fun related. So it's my son's 7th birthday on Monday. He's a Labor Day baby. And he is gone at the moment. And I will be going and picking up a trampoline for him. Last night I had my buddy bring over this piece of equipment so that I could have a little fun with it. And now I've taken this area here above the little rock wall and for the most part leveled it out. I had to cut about a foot into the hill with it to kind of create an area where I can set that trampoline. My ground is way too hard to get anything and sink one, so that's unfortunate. But you know, this whole thing will end up having a nice sort of cohesive look once I get in here with rakes and stuff like that. Now that's the fun part. The kids really want to have that thing going. So that's going to be a fun little birthday present for him. Now, the work related part is I ordered myself a 6x8 shed. I felt that it was time to get everything put away. My garage is really, really far away down the hill, so it doesn't really make any sense to do it. So I went ahead and cut out this area. It's gonna be a small one. It's no Ryan shed, that's for sure. 6x8 is gonna go right there. So that thing's gonna be on its way. It should be here in about a week or two, and then I'll get that thing set up and actually get my crap organized the way that it should be. So another thing is I ended up coming through the fence right here. I could have come back there, but I decided to come through here because I wanted to see, first of all, it's two things. How much I was going to sink the machine into this hillside where it's usually very compacted. So that was interesting to see, which it wasn't very much. You can't even see the upper track. Down lower you could a little bit. But then I'm going to be taking some sand and mixing it with humic and then doing a top dressing with that to level stuff out. Because I do have a couple little spots in here that I want to level out. So this is going to end up being a little bit of a fun landscape project just here through the course of the fall. I'm going to bring in some more mulch. I'm planning on planting some lilacs back here where some of the pines died. This guy's going to get ripped out. I thought it was going to make it, and then I just didn't have time to clean it, but it had a cytospora infection and it died. So ultimately all of these on that Swedish aspen, it's going to go. So I'm going to cut that out and probably burn out the stumps as well, which is kind of unfortunate. That was actually a huge tree when I first moved in here, and it just had disease. And if you look to the tops up here, you can see some of the other aspen trees have that cytospora, and they're going to have to be thinned out too. So there's going to be some landscape projects here going on for the next little bit. But I got more work to do, so I'm going to get back on that thing and keep on grubbing. Okay, so the trampoline area is in for now. I've got to order some pads and net and stuff like that to get everything done. You can see the posts are underneath it over there. But here's what we're gonna do right now. I gotta go over to Home Depot. I'm gonna grab about 150 pounds of sand, maybe 200. And I don't know, 15, 20 bags of shredded bark to spread all through here so I can kind of give it a little bit of a nice finishing touch before the festivities. But where I ran through here with the N-Ext, right through here, so you can see it kind of squished out just a little bit. Here's what I'm gonna do, a couple things. Before I leave right now, I'm gonna kick my sprinkler on, I'm gonna let it saturate this area, then I'm gonna come through here and basically just smash it with my foot because it'll be loose enough for me to do that. I'm going to take my wheelbarrow and fill it with sand and start mixing humic acid in and kind of shovel it all up. Prior to spreading it, I'm actually gonna thread the entirety of the lawn. I've got a few pounds of dwarf midnight bluegrass that I'm gonna thread through here. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to put it through this upper area. Then I'm gonna level with the humic and the sand combo and put that right over the top because it's a nice little growth medium. And then just look for any other little areas down through the lawn that might need a little leveling out. So gonna run to Home Depot, get that done, get back on here and finish this project. Doing pretty good. I'm only like 4 hours in right now, so that's not too bad. Okay, next step. Okay, so I've got a couple pounds of very special dwarf midnight bluegrass that I'm gonna go ahead and thread through here. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about it. I'm gonna spread it, and then I'm gonna make a little top dressing. And I'm not gonna put it on the whole yard, I don't need to. The grass is thick enough, seed's gonna germinate. But up here where the tire track is, I'm gonna go ahead and do that and show you kind of a fun thing that you can actually do at home. It's kind of cool. So let me knock this out. Okay, so I've got a wheelbarrow, flat nose shovel, 2.5 gallon jug of Humic12, which I'm not gonna use the whole thing, that's just the size I've got, and 150 pounds of play sand. And we're gonna make a little top dressing. Let's do it. Doesn't really look like play sand anymore. Pretty nice. Obviously keeping the sandy consistency, but it's spread in pretty well. No big deal. Nice, right? So I'm gonna take this, fill in these tracks, maybe put a little bit up and around and some other little low spots, and then let's see what happens. Well, I don't know how much of that's going to show up because I haven't downloaded this video, but my battery died halfway through. That's done. Spread the humic sand all through there. Now I'm watering it. I'm going to move that sprinkler over here in a bit, so that's just going to water that seed, which I'm not going to do GreenePOP today. I will film that in another video, mainly because I don't have the one with the label on it. I have the original experimental here. So I'll probably leave that up to Paul and a few other guys that are out there with that product right now. So 5.5 hours later, excavation done, trampoline in, mulch spread, seed spread, holes filled, humic sand made, shed site ready for shed, and there's really only two things left to do. One, a little reward. Oh God. Yeah, it's hot. And then I'm probably gonna have to jump on this trampoline.